kinds of spacecraft, robots, and space stations are created for testing and training purposes. Since 1980, every single NASA astronaut has walked the floors of this building in preparation for their next mission. Currently, the team is using this building for astronaut training and updating hardware for our current space station missions, as well as preparing for the next generation of spaceflight, the Artemis program. One more time for those that are further down the hall, if you have any room off to your left side, please close that gap so we can get everybody a spot at the window. Alright, so the large white and gray cylinders that you see on the right side of the room are a full-scale mock-up of the International Space Station. These are what we call low-fidelity mock-ups, which means NASA uses these to train astronauts in basic safety or storage procedures on the ISS. The International Space Station is the largest orbiting laboratory ever built, and it is roughly the size of an American football field. But if you have a hard time visualizing that, on that back wall back there, you can see a model of the ISS with the blue solar panels and the black netting behind it. And those that are further down the hall might be able to see a tiny little figurine of an astronaut hanging right next to it. And that is the actual size comparison between the ISS and the average height of an astronaut. So the ISS is a global partnership with 15 countries and 5 space agencies, which helps guarantee that the discoveries made in orbit will be shared throughout the world. These countries have been working for over 20 years to create the most prominent international peacetime collaboration in history. This multinational approach to space travel has built the foundation for the Artemis Accords, which will set new terms for future space exploration. Alrighty folks, please take any last photos before we move on to the other end of the hallway.